lot, so
Yes, sir.
don't want to get in trouble. Good evening, everyone. The Tuscaloosa City Council will now come to order. I ask that everyone please stand for our prayer and then remain standing for our Pledge of Allegiance. Let's bow our heads, please. Dear God, bless our proceedings tonight. Give us the wisdom to know what is just and the strength to do what is right. Amen.
Amen.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please be seated. Before I ask for approval of the minutes, I've got a cough drop because of allergies, and so I apologize a little bit for that. Approval of the minutes.
Make a motion to approve the minutes. Second.
It's been moved and second to approve the minutes. Voting, Mr. Wilson.
Yes.
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 Yes. Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Minutes stand approved. Proclamation statements by mayor and council. Before I do tonight's proclamation, I do want to remind everyone, as was mentioned at pre-council earlier, there is a runoff election in District 1. And I know Mr. Wilson's keenly aware of that. It's very important that voters engage. You will see in an upcoming mayor's minute or Thursday's mayor's minute, in the Tuesday, March 4th election, only 11% of registered voters cast their ballot. In the September 24th school board referendum for the increasing property tax, only 17% of registered voters voted. And in fact, in the presidential election, by our best estimate, because that's obviously some of those polling places divide out between city and county residents, 42% of registered voters in the city voted in the presidential election. So we encourage everyone to get involved. Montgomery and DC get the attention, but I'll tell you what happens in this chamber, what happens at the county commission, what happens at the school board will impact your life much more than what happens in Montgomery or what happens in DC. Before we get to council announcements, I do want to ask Heather Hill to join me up at the podium. It is Fair Housing Month in the city of Tuscaloosa. Whereas April 25th marks the 57th anniversary of the passage of the Fair Housing Act of 1968, which sought to eliminate discrimination in housing opportunities and to affirmatively further housing choices for all Americans. And whereas the solemn and sworn duty of government at all levels to protect and defend the rights of citizens and oppose housing discrimination. Whereas ongoing education, outreach, and monitoring are key to raising awareness of fair housing principles, practices, rights, and responsibilities. And whereas the City of Tuscaloosa affirmatively supports programs that will educate the public on equal housing opportunities and participate in efforts with other organizations to ensure people understand their rights as it relates to housing. Now, therefore, be it resolved that I, Walt Maddox, on behalf of the City Council, do hereby proclaim and join the national celebration for the month of April to be Fair Housing Month, and encourage all citizens, local officials, and the public and private organizations to join in pursuing the opportunities of fair housing. So I do want to present this to one of our fantastic leaders at the City of Tuscaloosa. We all know Ms. Hill well. Heather, I'd like to present this to you on behalf of the council. Thank you. I'll say a few words. You don't get all that easy, especially since LaPerry. Where is LaPerry? Mr. Howell.
Tending to other business. On behalf of the Office of Community and Neighborhood Services and the City of Tuscaloosa's Housing Counseling Agency, I would just like to thank the mayor and the council for recognizing as well as celebrating the month of April for Fair Housing Month. It is going to be our continued goal to bring awareness as well as education to our housing partners and providers so that we can maintain access to housing as well as further that access to housing. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Do we have any council announcements tonight?
Yes, Mayor, I do have an announcement on, I'm sorry, let me get back to it. So on April the 6th, we will be hosting our 8th annual WAMA Fest, and that is hosted by the West Alabama Multicultural Alliance, partnering with the Tuscaloosa Civil Rights Foundation and Tuscaloosa Sister Cities. It will be held at the Tuscaloosa River Market from 2 p.m. to 4 p.m., and this is our Tuscaloosa Heritage Festival. It is the 8th annual, and I want to invite all the community out for just a good time, free admissions, free door prizes, and a lot of stuff for the family. So hope y'all all go.
Thank you, Ms. Howard. Any other council announcements?
Me.
Mr. Busby.
And I brought eye candy. Hit it, Randy.
Crowd's reaction, I'm feeding into this rivalry that shines on me, so why should I pass it? I'm zooming right past you. Like, get out the way, I'm coming for mine.
So this is the Tuscaloosa Golf Course.
What I tell them,
Golf
get out the
course
way, I'm coming for mine.
collaboration. Alabama,
What I tell them, get out the
Maryland,
way, I'm coming
Legal
for mine.
Tuscaloosa, and YMCA. And we have the kids version. Let me talk for just a second. Well, hold it. So the race, it is a military-styled obstacle course race. It goes Saturday, April the 5th, out at Powell Pavilion at Sokol Park. If you've never seen it, come out. There's not another one like it around.
It's a lot of fun to watch. It really is.
We're going to trash some people. You just want to see if you can do it. You still got time to sign up at TuscaloosaGauntlet.com. The event raises money for the Alabama Marines Foundation, a 501c3 that provides those funds to veterans' causes. It is a brutal physical event, and you can see most of it right up close. Again, if you want to sign up, there's still time this weekend. If you get mad at your husband or your wife this weekend, you can sign them up for the gauntlet a week from Saturday. Give them the gift of pain and to show that we're not prejudiced against for only adults. You got the kids version?
Don't have the kids
No!
version. I know.
Oh my gosh!
Kids version.
There is a kids version going on. It's slightly smaller and slightly easier. But if you've got a kid between the age of 4 and 12 and you want them worn out physically for the day Saturday, sign up for $30, and if we don't wear them out, we give you your money back. Thanks.
So if they do something bad, we can, instead of grounding them,
Huh?
instead of grounding them if they do something bad, we can just put them through.
Send them to the gauntlet.
I second that.
Mr. Busby, you have put so many hours into this, and I sincerely thank you for this. This is pretty neat.
It's fun.
Awesome. Yep, and
Special event.
if you'd like to see the kids' version, you can watch Mr. Busby on my TV show Thursday, and we got the kids' version ready to run.
I'm going to take a prerogative and take a question there.
All right. Well, thank you, Mr. Busby.
Are you
Any-
signing up or? Nope. Nope, there's not. But I do hope you come out and watch. It's a sight to see if you've not seen it. Thanks.
How many orthopedic doctors sponsored?
What was it? Chiropractors, massage therapists, and pain surgeons. It's a gold mine.
All right. Any other council announcements? Mr. Wilson, you have any?
Yeah,
council-
yes, sir. Also looking forward to seeing everyone on Tuesday, but also, Mr. Mayor, today was the groundbreaking of the New Heights Hoops. Unfortunately, I had a doctor's appointment, and I'm thankful that some of our district funds were able to go to support the long-awaited project that will be coming on at the Stars and Success Prep program for our community.
You and the city council were mentioned several times throughout the event. So
Thank you.
Kudos to you, the city council, and leadership Tuscaloosa and the Chamber of
You're doing a
Commerce.
great job.
Any other council announcements? Agenda item comments by citizens?
No, sir.
Unfinished business, clerk.
This adopts zoning amendment number 2.
Move adoption.
Second?
It's been moved and second.
This is the one that was going to be withdrawn, isn't it? Where am I looking?
Yeah, that's right. I'll make a motion to withdraw.
Motion to withdraw, second.
It's been moved and second to withdraw. Is there anyone here wishing to speak for or against, since this was introduced as a public hearing? Seeing none, voting to withdraw, Mr. Lanier.
Yes.
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 The zoning amendment is withdrawn. Clerk.
This orders demolition of the structure at 2216 Loop Road.
So moved.
Motion, second.
Been moved and second. Mr. Williams.
Mr. Mayor, City Council, this is for the condemnation of 2216 Loop Road, condemned October 16, 2024. Property has 48 housing code violations. The new owners have started making repairs and have made great progress. The owner has been contacted, is aware of this hearing. He is also aware that if it's condemned and demolished by the city, that the cost of demolition will be charged back to the owner. The owners are not here to represent.
And again, the recommendation of your department.
90 days.
Any questions of Mr. Williams?
I think that's a good idea.
Motion to table for 90 days.
Second.
It's been moved and second, table for 90 days. Anyone here wish to speak for or against? Seeing none, voting Mr. Wilson.
Yes.
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 Demolition's table for 90 days. Thank you, sir. Consent agenda, clerk.
This approves items A through J on the consent
Move
agenda.
adoption.
Second.
Moved and second, voting Mr. Lanier.
Yes.
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 Consent agenda is adopted. Clerk.
This authorizes execution of reimbursable assistance agreements pursuant to the City of Tuscaloosa's Facelift Storefront Improvement Program.
So moved.
Second.
It's been moved and second. This is a public hearing. Is there anyone here wishing to speak for or against? Going once, going twice. No one is here to speak for or against. Voting Mr. Wilson.
Yes.
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 Resolution is adopted. Resolution ordinance is not of a general nature or permit operation. Clerk.
This approves a 240 special event nonprofit tax exempt license for the Kentuck Museum Association.
So moved.
Second.
It's been moved and second. Mr. Mills.
All right, good evening, Mayor and Council. This is ABC Alcohol Application 25-014 for the Kentucky Museum Association. They're applying for a 240 special nonprofit tax exempt located at 1901 Jack Warner Parkway on March 30th and on April 4th. All my reports have been filed with the City Clerk Office. Officer Chamber will give his report. Looks like the applicant is not here today, but Officer Chamber will give his report as well.
Okay. Officer Champion.
Good evening, Mayor and Council. Police Department doesn't have any objections to this applicant.
All right. What do you think? Good?
Yeah, I think I'm good with it.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Voting Mr. Lanier.
Yes.
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 Okay. Resolution's adopted. Clerk.
This will approve the less than 7-day special events retail licenses for Downtown Entertainment, LLC.
Move adoption.
Second.
Moved and second. Mr. Mills.
Okay, Mayor and Council, this is ABC Alcohol Application 25-013 for Downtown Entertainment LLC. They're applying for special retail less than 7 days for the DKE Junior Class Party Westgate Rooftop located at 1150 8th Street. All my reports have been filed with the City Clerk Office. Officer Champion will give his report. The applicant is here to answer any questions you have.
Okay. Officer Champion.
No objections from the Police Department for this application.
Okay. If the applicant would come forward and please give your name and address.
Brandon Hanks, Downtown Entertainment, 504 Almond Avenue, Tuscaloosa, 35401.
Any questions, Mr. Hanks?
Some nice digs up there, Brendan. What's going on?
We're getting fancy. Getting fancy every once in a while.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Hanks.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Voting Mr. Wilson.
Yes.
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 Application's adopted. Clerk.
This approves a less than 7-day special events retail license for Southern Food Management Incorporated.
So moved.
Second.
Moved and second. Mr. Mills.
All right, Mayor and Council, this is ABC Alcohol Application 25-015, Southern Food Management Incorporated, applying for a special retail less than 7 day for the 8-day game day events located at 920 Paul Bryant Drive. All my reports have been filed with the City Clerk Office. Officer Chairman will give his report, followed by the applicant to answer any questions you have.
Officer Champion.
No objections for this application.
Okay. If the applicant would come forward and please give your name and address.
David Garrett, Southern Food Service Management, 431 Office Park Drive, Birmingham, Alabama.
Any questions for the applicant? Thank you. Thank you for making the trip down. Voting, Mr. Lanier.
Yes.
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 Applications approved. Clerk.
This authorizes a professional services contract with Peregrine Technologies Incorporated.
Move adoption.
Second.
Moved and second. Voting, Mr. Wilson.
Yes.
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 Resolution's adopted. Clerk.
This will authorize a professional services contract with Simply Verified LLC.
So moved.
Second.
Moved and second. Voting, Mr. Lanier.
Yes.
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 Resolution's adopted. Clerk.
This tentatively awards a public works contract to Price Construction.
So moved.
Second.
Moved and second. Voting, Mr. Wilson.
Yes.
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 Resolution's adopted. Clerk.
This will authorize a minor public works contract with West Alabama Mechanical Incorporated.
So moved.
Second.
Moved and second. Voting, Mr. Lanier.
Yes.
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 Resolution's adopted. Clerk.
This authorizes a contract with Gardner Denver Nash LLC and declares a bid law exemption.
Second.
Moved and second. Voting, Mr. Wilson.
Yes.
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 Resolution's adopted. Clerk.
This will authorize a disbursement from District 2 improvement funds to Child Abuse Prevention Services of Tuscaloosa.
So moved.
Second.
Moved and second. Voting, Mr. Lanier.
Yes.
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 Resolution's adopted. Clerk.
This authorizes a disbursement from District 2 improvement funds to the West Alabama Multicultural Alliance.
So moved.
Second.
Moved and second. Voting, Mr. Wilson.
Yes.
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 Resolution's adopted. Clerk.
This will authorize execution of a real estate sales contract.
Motion.
Second.
Moved and second. Voting, Mr. Lanier.
Yes.
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 Resolution's adopted. Clerk.
This authorizes execution of a permit with Tuscaloosa Paddleboard Incorporated.
Motion.
Second.
Moved and second. Voting, Mr. Wilson.
Yes.
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 Resolution's adopted. Clerk.
This grants authorization to make budget and program changes to the 2020 action plan of the city's 5-year consolidated plan.
So moved.
Moved. Second.
Moved and second. Voting, Mr. Lanier.
Yes.
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 Resolution's adopted. Clerk.
This authorizes Amendment 2 to the budget for the State Revolving Loan Fund drinking water.
Motion.
Second.
Moved and second. Voting, Mr. Wilson.
Yes.
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 Resolution's adopted. Clerk.
This will authorize Amendment 8 to the fiscal year 2025 General Fund Reserve for Future Improvements Fund budget.
So moved.
Second.
It's been moved and second. Voting, Mr. Lanier.
Yes.
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 Resolution's adopted. Clerk.
This approves job class specifications for Director of Public Safety Communications.
So
Motion.
moved. Second.
Moved and second. Voting, Mr. Wilson.
Yes.
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 Resolution's adopted. Ordinance and resolutions of a general nature of permanent operation for introduction. Clerk.
This amends Exhibits A and B of Section 1942 of the Code of Tuscaloosa.
Move adoption.
Second.
Moved and second. Voting, Mr. Lanier.
Yes.
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 Off unanimous consent.
Moved and second. Voting, Mr. Wilson.
Yes.
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 Exhibits are amended. Clerk.
This appoints members as delegates for the Alabama League of Municipalities Annual Business Meeting.
So moved.
Second.
Moved and second. Voting, Mr. Lanier.
Yes.
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 Call for the consent to be unanimous.
Yes. Second.
Second. Moved and second. Voting, Mr. Wilson.
Yes.
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 Aye.
Yes.
Yes.
Delegates are appointed. Clerk.
This authorizes Amendment Number 8 to the fiscal year 2025 General Fund budget.
So moved.
Second.
Moved and second. Voting, Mr. Lanier.
Yes.
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 Call for unanimous.
Second.
Moved and second. Voting, Mr. Wilson.
Yes.
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 Amendment is adopted. Clerk.
This will authorize Amendment 2 to the fiscal year 2025 Water and Sewer Fund budget.
So moved.
Second.
Moved and second. Voting, Mr. Lanier.
Yes.
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 Off unanimous consent.
Second.
Moved and second. Voting, Mr. Wilson.
Yes.
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 Amendment is adopted. Auditing account.
This authorizes the payment of bills.
Thank you,
Pay
Bill.
my bills.
Thank you.
Moved and second. Voting, Mr. Lanier.
Yes.
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 Thank you.
Bills are paid. Got to get you through the next 2 weeks.
Yes, sir.
All right.
We feel grateful. Baby needs new shoes.
Citizens' comments and other
That's where those
communications.
clothes came
Any
from.
citizens wish to address their city council tonight? Okay, please, yes, sir. If you would, come forward and please give your name and address. All speakers have 5 minutes to address the city council.
Could I hand the paper out to you guys to kind of?
Yes, sir.
refer to that?
Yes, sir. We can share. We'll share right here.
Good afternoon. I'd like to, me and my wife here, I'm Dan England, this is Ellen England, and we are here to ask for your approval of a disapproval. And what this amounts to is there was a law, and by the way, I'm a former county commissioner also, so I've kind of held some of the same shoes as you guys have. Now, your sister city, Demopolis, is a little smidget of a place, but we still claim our Christmas on the River as good as you guys, okay? But this particular rule or law that was passed last year, and it's kind of a hybrid rule and law. Basically, what happens is by this rule, and if you'll look on your paper where I have where my name is at the top, it calls for Article 3 of the sewage disposal, and it's talking about section 13-48 definitions. And I'll try the best I can. Is Michael here today?
No.
Okay. We had numerous conversations about this, and I lost the battle. The way the resolution states, if you live in the county, I don't know whether it's assets, because I'm a former county commissioner. I think you guys have got more attributes than the county does. But anyway, what this rule stated in November of last year, and I make a complaint about it because it affects poor people more than anybody. Now, I know we live in this world of all kind of things about taxes, and we need to pay taxes, and the heck with people and all, but this particular rule should have been a tax for the whole county and city. What this rule states is, because where I live at, y'all probably know more about the area than I do, but I got two daughters that spent 10 years apiece at the university here, and I do have a home here. And that home is set for 3 years that I haven't done anything with. I finally kind of finished up fixing it up to sale. But in this particular home that I've owned for right at 12 years, we never had a problem with the utilities ever. This house was built probably before some of y'all was born. It was built in 1962, 3 in that era. Maybe 1 or 2 then, okay? But this is the deal. When that house was built, it was on an old Tuscaloosa County road, and the only thing when it was built there was nothing but cotton fields, nothing else. It's Meadowwood Drive, and it's over by a little place called, what's that little church? School. It's
By Bryant High School? By Paul?
no, it's actually on the south side of town, over by Shelton State. It's a little elementary school.
Inglewood Elementary.
Inglewood Elementary. You could take a rock and throw it from my house, but it was the first house built in the 60s there. And y'all can imagine now, there's a lot of condos and things out there now. It's a few people out there. So anyway, after 12 years here last year, all of a sudden, And I should have known better as a former county commissioner to keep up with this end of the politics. But they voted that if you live in the county and the city somehow has passed a resolution, if you're not hooked to the sewer, you're going to be charged for it anyway. And I'm saying, whoa. One of those young ladies that happens to have spent 10 years here is my daughter. And by the way, I'm going to brag real quick. She's the youngest DA in the state, district attorney. I'm really proud of her. She spent a lot of time here, and we never, ever got a sewer bill. Never. We've got a septic tank sewer system as a licensed surveyor, and I'm retired Gulf States Paper. I hope y'all remember that place. It's, I think, now called Westerville. But anyway, of these 12 years, and I want people to realize who it hit. It hit the poor people. And I disagree with it, but I can't change that. When the city council and the county commissioners make law, I guess you can challenge it in court, but it doesn't really matter.
Commissioner, your time has expired. It's okay. No.
I didn't even know that there was a time.
Yes, sir. It pops up. It'll be popped up again. How about 2 more minutes? Do you think?
Okay, I'll make it.
Yes.
What it amounts to, you go through a process that you appeal the process. And Michael Gardner has to go to the city engineer. I explained to him in this resolution, there's a clause that says if it causes any undue burden or hardship, you can get an exemption. It plainly states it in writing. It's very clear. And I told him, look, we're talking about thousands of dollars that I'm going to have to pay, probably $5,000 to $10,000 on a house that was built in '65 that's never been put to the sewer connection. And I feel like I'm asking you guys to give me that attention because it says in the rules, basically, you go through the city engineer, which he got it wrong, he didn't read it all out. If you can get an exemption when it's an undue burden. I'm a retired military man on Social Security. I've got a fixed income, and I'm asking y'all, please give me that exemption for the sewer. It's a sewer fee, or I'm gonna have to spend about $10,000 or $12,000 of my own money. And I don't think that's right. I think that people should have a right to choose. I should not pay for a service I'm not getting. The sewer service I do not have. I do not use it, and I don't want it. I ask you guys to please consider giving me that exemption. I'm sorry I run over time. I understand, but please, Mayor, I guess y'all are a little different than us, but I guess you guys have to decide if you get that exemption or not. But I ask for you to consider that.
Any questions for Commissioner England?
Thanks for coming in.
Thank you for coming.
Sir.
Thank you for coming in.
Thank you.
Mr. Holmes and Mr. England has been is very well and been in contact with our staff. I know Mr. Holmes has a few thoughts, and I was just going to ask Mr. Holmes to share with you, just from the city's standpoint, from the legal standpoint. Mr. Holmes?
Yes, sir. Thank you, Council. What Mr. England is referring to is something that actually comes up fairly frequently. He is not required to connect to our sewer. This is a policy that has been on the books. I can trace it back to the City Code of 1962. So it's been on there at least that long. I believe the water department, in doing some auditing, that Mr. England's property should have been paying this for decades since it hasn't been, and it was recently added. This is not unique to Tuscaloosa. As a matter of fact, the simple case that says that the city has the right to do this is a case out of Mobile. As a general policy, government doesn't work on pay for play. For instance, you can on pay for play. For instance, you can see that the gentleman in the back of the room, our police chief and our fire chief. I'm fortunate enough to only call the fire department to my house one time, but I still pay taxes for the police department, the fire department, the city schools, and the other city services, regardless of whether I personally use them. What this policy does is it sets out if you have access to our sewer, if you have the ability to connect to our sewer, and city code sets out what that definition is, you receive an indirect benefit in the fact that you have the ability, should your septic tank fail, should you decide you want to connect, you can fairly cheaply connect to the sewer. You have a direct benefit of having a higher property value. And you don't have to go through one of the other routes. Other cities, instead of doing something like a sewer access fee, just simply do an assessment. And what that means is when they decided to run the sewer down Mr. England Street, they would say, this block of sewer cost $500,000. Okay, you owe 20, you owe 20, you owe 20. This, I believe, is a much more palatable way to handle it. What it results in is Mr. England, since he can connect to the sewer if he would like to, he pays for sewer as if he was connected. This happens frequently all over the city and is something that has been to the Alabama Supreme Court. And we occasionally litigate. We had a lawsuit, somebody sued us last year that we had dismissed in circuit.
So Scott is the only thing that is on his bill. He doesn't have to pay to connect.
No, sir. He could connect to the sewer if he wanted to.
And if he did, that would be
and usually,
Excuse me, Commissioner, I understand, but we only permit one person to speak to the council.
usually where that happens is when you have a property, and it sounds like Mr. England's has been kept well, but you may have a property where maybe the person that you bought the house from didn't do a good job with the septic, and you start having issues, and you call the septic tank company out, and they want $5,000 or $10,000 to replace your septic tank. Typically, the resident would make the decision we're just going to connect to sewer, which is good for everybody's public health. We prefer people to sewer rather than septic tank. Yes, sir.
As I understood the presentation so far, the gentleman is not disputing whether he's subject to it, whether he likes it. What he's saying is there is a provision in the ordinance that governs it for a hardship waiver. Is there such a provision?
There is, but that hardship is based upon being too far. For instance, let's say your property line comes within 200 feet of the sewer, which is what code says, but you live on a 10-acre property, and your residence is at the back of that 10 acres. That would be a hardship.
So in that provision, there's no recognition of financial ability, geographic?
Yes, sir. It is not a financial hardship. It is more of an engineering hardship. The code sets out the.
Scott, about what does it cost a month for this be at?
It's I believe I'm a water customer. I believe it's $30 or so. It is tax factor. It's a part of what all of us.
And is the decider of the hardship the council?
No, sir. There is actually no appeal. Council doesn't have a role in this except for potentially appealing the entire cut.
Any other questions? I will say we're not aware of any back fees that are owed, but I will ask Ms. Holmes to talk to the following the council meeting. Commissioner, unfortunately, we only allow speakers under our rules of procedure to speak one time. What we will do though is I'll have Mr. Holmes talk to you following the council meeting, and we can get some further information. Anyone else wish to address their city council tonight? Seeing none, subject to exercise of mayoral veto or, I'm sorry.
I think
Do
I'm
I hear a
correct. We're
motion to
moving to recess till April 8th at noon.
Correct.
Moved and second. Thank you, Mr. Moved and second to recess until voting. Mr. Wilson.
Yes.
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 Meeting is recessed until April 8th. Thank you.
Norman.